Hello, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, it's going to be a different trailer park story time. It's not going to be really a story time this time. I'm going to tell you my experiences I had this weekend because, okay, so basically, I've told you, like, I think I've said this in a video before, but I haven't. I'm going to tell you again. The trailer park I lived at got shut down and we had to move out in 6 months, and, like, there's, like, 400 people there, and no one was paying rent, and it was just, like, the guy was like, we're done, we're developing it into houses and stuff. Well, I haven't been there. Well, I've been there like periodically over like the last couple of years. Like I've been going there like once a year over the last couple of years, right? Just to see what it looks like. Well, I went back and it is completely different. Everything changed. Like they have it all flattened out. It's all leveled now because there was like, well, not all of it because they developed like the first like half of it. Like there's like. It's hard to explain, but anyway, they did like the first half of it basically, and then they're working their way back. But they have like 5, 6 houses there now. There's people living there again, which is amazing. There's actually people living there, but I'm still like, but they gutted the land out. That had like close to probably 400 trailers there, because there's like a lot of trailers in there. Like there's a lot of people in there. It was a big community basically. Maybe not 400, maybe like 250 at the most, but there was a bunch of people there, right? And now they have like 20 houses. Like they took all that land and made 20 houses, big nice houses too, like big nice houses. They paved they did the roads and they put in new sewage and new power lines and everything. And it looks amazing. They finally paved the roads after 20 years of us wanting to do it. Literally, like, they didn't have paved roads in this place. Like, it was all just dirt and, like, rocks. And we kept asking the guy, like, hey, pave the roads, pave the roads. Like, no, we can't, we got the money. Well, he did now, because he got some big investor, or he sold the land. I'm not sure exactly what he did, but I'm pretty sure he sold his land to a big investor for, like, $15 million. Something like that. Something crazy like that. And they took it and put houses there, which I wouldn't mind living there in a house, but I ain't got no money right now. But maybe one day I'll go back to more stomach grounds. But where I used to live is still pretty trashy. Like, basically, where my trailers, they have, like, a big pile of trees where they cut down, they're burning them. And that's basically it. And then, like, there's still, like, the hills. But like, from my street over, it's, like, all flat, and there's, like, 10 houses there now. And there's people living there. They have, it's like a rich neighborhood now. I was like, really? Really? Seriously? So, as I was saying before, my technical difficulties, my freaking cord keeps falling out because I'm stretching it to talk into you so it can sound better. Because if I talk like this, it sounds like trash. But if I talk like this, it sounds way better. Anyways! Back to what I was doing. As I was saying, there's old stomping grounds because, like, literally, the elementary school was, like, a walk. It was, like, maybe not even a 5-minute walk. If you, like, did it good, if it wasn't hills, it'd be, like, a 2-minute walk. And we used to go there, we used to play basketball. They had, like, they had a big playground, a big field. We played football. And these were, like, I spent a good, like, 20 years of my life there. Like, after we went there all the time. Like, it was, like, the hangout place. Like, all the kids after school in high school, we'd go up there and play basketball, football, mess around in the swing set. Yeah, we used to mess around in the playground and stuff, and they had swing sets in the back eventually, and we used to mess with that every once in a while, but we'd go up there and we'd hang out with, like, a group of, like, 20 people, because we all the kids in the neighborhood was basically friends. And, like, when we got in high school, even more kids showed up, when we became, like, even a bigger friends, a group of friends, and we literally just went there and messed around and played football, basketball, every other day, anyways. Man, I went there yesterday to see what it looked like, and they tore down. Okay, so basically, there's a new school, like a new part of school, and there's an old school up above, right? And there was like a huge field between, right? And they had like this brick walkway to connect it to, right? It was like basically just like a trellis with like a thing over it. It was like cement, right? Well, they knocked down the old school. Literally, they knocked down the old school. They moved it like 100 feet closer, took out the field, and then connected the two schools with like this big building in the middle. I was like, what? So there's no field now. You can't play football there. And then they took out this huge basketball court. Like, they had a big basketball court. Like, an actual size basketball court for, like, NBA players. 2 hoops and stuff. You could play there and run around the court. They basically halved it. Like, they didn't even, like, there's 1 hoop, and it's, like, a size of, like, I don't know, it's, like, 70 feet now. And it was, like, 200 square feet. So, again, it happened again. I'm sorry. There's a lot of cuts in this, but it'll be fine. So, basically, as I was saying, they got rid of the playground. Like, where did the kids play? Did they not let the kids go outside anymore? Like, I would be, like, why would they let, like, that was, like, the favorite time of the day when I went there. I went to the school, by the way, for all, my entire elementary school. I went there kindergarten to 5th grade, and then they booted me off to middle school, and, yeah, but, like, what, did they not let the kids go outside anymore, or did they just let them play basketball, or what? Like, I guess, I get, like, kids don't want to go outside anymore nowadays, but kids need, like, they had this place, like, cool. They had, like, they had, like, this big trail that went around the big field, and you could walk it, and, like, when I went there, they literally had, like, these stamp things where you stamped your card, and if you walked around, like, every time you walked around, you stamped your card, or the teacher would, or whatever, and then once you hit, like, 5 cards, there's, like, 10 on each card, or something, like, 20 on each card, they would give you get to watch a movie at the end of the year, with, like, all the other kids that did it. I was like, really? There's no way they could do that anymore, because it's gone. They took all out. They took everything, like, the whole field out. there's like a sliver of a field, like in between the two buildings. There's still like a, I don't know, about 20 feet between them, and they literally like that's it. And you can't play football there because there's windows and stuff, and there's just no way it's gonna happen. So I was like, oh my god, I can't believe they did that. Like, it was totally different. 3 years, and that happened in 3 years. They took out the whole playground. Like, granted, the whole playground was dated, but man, I used to love going there. I would still go there today if it was still there, probably. If I moved back there, I would love to go there, but nope, I guess not. At least it's still a basketball court. Like, kind of a basketball court. Like, like, it was, man, I can't believe that. Gee, like, they changed so much. I'm sad. My childhood is gone. The 20 years of my life that I spent there is gone. Because literally, I used to walk there in, like, kindergarten with my mom and dad. Well, not my dad, but my mom and my brother, like, my cousin, he was, like, older than me. And we used to go there and play basketball when I was a kid. And then when I got old enough, I used to walk up there with my friends. And I did it later on in high school, middle school. I spent 20 years going there and play basketball. It was, like, a cool place. They had, like, playgrounds. You could do monkey bars. They have all kinds of cool stuff. They took all that out. It's gone. They leveled it off. They literally leveled off because it's like a little hill, and they leveled off, put the building there. Like, really? And they connected two buildings, which I guess the old school was pretty dated. Like, it was pretty old. It had asbestos and stuff, and they was wanting to get rid of anyways. But why? Why did they do that? It's, oh, man. Like, I would rather have it be like it used to be. You could walk the trails. You could, like, it was like probably like a mile if you walked it twice. I'm dead serious. That's how big it was. It was probably like a mile if you walked it twice. Like, it was, man, I just can't get over it. Man, it's so different. There's houses where I used to live in my trailers. There's freaking schools where I used to. The school's all updated now. Ah, man, I don't know if you even be allowed to go there anymore to play the basketball hoop because it's like literally one hoop, and like and like the building's like right next to it. So I was like, if you play there and you miss a shot and it bounces off, it's gonna go through a window and you're gonna get in trouble. Like, I don't think you can even actually play. Like, what did they take the recess away from the kids? Is that what they did? I'm pretty sure they did. Like, they said, we don't need recess. We need learning, even though our school systems suck. Well, I'm done rambling now about this. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and the peace. Man, everything's changed. I'm sad. Freaking development everywhere. Peace.